Chat has reminded me of Meowsticgoesnya,
Oh, I
and
thought about
yeah,
bringing
how
that
the
up, but I
fuck.
wasn't sure we should because they're not here to defend themselves.
So, oh fuck, Meowstic, man. Meowstic apparently still lives in my state. Um, so I have no idea if we've ever crossed paths and just not known it, but yeah, uh, Meowstic, at least when they were modding KIA, lived about an hour from me. So this is weird. Weird.
What? You want to
But
talk
yeah,
about Meowstick?
so Meowstic was all right, so we did an experiment on KIA where we let the users decide who they wanted to be mods. Because, fuck it. If you want upvotes and downvotes to decide everything, you should be able to decide who gets to mod too. So we let users nominate mods and vote on them. And the consensus was overwhelmingly no, we're not going to nominate anybody. But the two people that got like the most upvotes in that post, if I remember correctly, were Logan Mack and Meowsticgoesnya, which both ended up being offered mod ships anyway, because we said, you know what, fuck it. And Meowstic ended up being a fucking plant. To sum it up, ended up being a fucking plant. Was a lefty activist, um, faked fucking information to try and get her way. Fucking, I think it was a girl. I don't fucking remember. Goddamn, tried to say that she was being harassed all the fucking time. Wanted to purge Kotaku in action, and eventually we just got fed up with it and went to go demod her. Then she fucking just quit on her own, saved us the goddamn trouble. So it worked out in the end. But holy shit. We had another mod who ended up being a plant too. Discord Dancing. Do you remember them?
Yeah, only vaguely. That was before my time, I think.
Okay, so Discord Dancing was someone who was brought in by one of the SRS Sucks mods who got added to the team after the Tumblr and Action mods did. Um, I forget who it was that added him, but anyway, he ended up fucking around and banning a bunch of people who didn't deserve to be banned and unmodding one mod that he disagreed with uh, before he got demodded. And then immediately he went over to GamerGate and was like, "Hey, I'm a former Kotaku in Action mod. Ask me anything." Tried to play it off like it was a big big drama story, but there wasn't fucking anything behind it aside from he was an asshole. It's like, hey, leak the mod DMs and stuff. Oh, there's really nothing there. Oops.
Do you think it'd be worth reaching out
Porygon.
to? Well, see, maybe I shouldn't reach out to anybody on Reddit. Fuck. I just
Yeah.
got for. I don't know if it was hoax, so I don't want to say anything. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I got a 3-day ban on Reddit for no reason. Because I DM'd hoax one 29 days ago, and I guess he reported my tweet, or maybe it got caught in some sort of filter. My DM. I was just like, "Hey, how are you doing after all these years? I'd like to talk." Like that's literally all it was. You've seen the DM,
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
and
That's all it was.
either he reported it or it got. But the admins sided with him. I appealed the decision, so I got a 3-day ban on Reddit for no reason. It's bullshit.
Yeah. It is
So maybe I
bullshit.
shouldn't like DM
Chat says
anybody on Reddit. But
chat says Porygonzguy also went a little crazy. It's funny because I was on good terms with Pori for the longest fucking time, and then he went full TDS when 2016 happened and blocked me on everything, unfriended me on. We were friends on Facebook even. unfriended me on Facebook, stopped answering my texts and shit. And then just went fucking crazy on Reddit, and I have not heard from him since. And I genuinely hope that he's getting the help that he fucking needs, because Jesus Christ.
We might disagree here, but I think it'll be juicy. It's not really GG related, so you can tell me to fuck off if you want. Um, Turns out that I think that the people who had the Trump derangements in him were pretty much right, because Trump did end up being basically a fascist who tried to remain in power after losing the election, and did campaign on racial resentment to a very high degree.
I don't know if I'd call him a fascist. I think I'd call him more of an egotist than anything else. I think he just had such a big ego that he couldn't admit that he fucking lost, and that's why we're still in the situation that we are today. But it just appeals to so many fucking people, which I don't know. I mean, the fact that he just kind of like sat by and watched as the Capitol riot happened, just it really soured me on him. So I don't know. I think he's more of an egotist than anything else. I don't think he's a fascist. I don't think he is terribly like far right enough to be a fascist. I just think he's got an ego the size of Manhattan.
I should probably address this in the chat. By all means, dude. I'm surprised you didn't remember like the Titan post was like what all the GG Revolt people like worshipped, or a lot of them did. Because it was made, I believe, like right when GG Revolt was created or shortly thereafter, and it was this post. QQ did a video about it too. I think I know who the author was, but I'm not gonna say.
QQ, I haven't heard that name in a long time either. Holy
I want to
shit.
interview him too because he's like the ultimate like revolt perspective, but he's also like the friendly face of revolt. Like
Right.
he's like if you want to talk to a revolt person who's not a complete lunatic, you go to him. If you ever wanted to for some reason, but I don't. given how much like the rest of GamerGate destroyed revolt, and like from their perspective, right? Probably we threw them under the bus. But the reality was like they were
Oh
like
yeah.
legit bad actors. So we had to
They
throw them
were.
under the bus.
Yeah.
Not
And
everybody
and
maybe, but like a lot of them were.
it's funny too, because I think they ended up representing more of like the far right element of Gamergate, or at least the fringe right element of Gamergate in the end. Um, so they ended up being unintentionally the ones that we pointed to and saying, no, they're the bad actors, not us.
I think that was mostly true. But
I mean,
it's
look who Ralph turned into.
well,
Look who
yeah.
look who Ralph ended up being, and he was their darling. So
But like, there was it's so because dude, some of those GG Revolt people I'm pretty sure are harassing me to this day, dude. I got this guy. I'm pretty sure I know who he is. I can tell you off air. Um, he was a revolt guy. I'm like 99% certain on this.
mm.
You can tell. You can always tell when it's revolt. Let's be honest. But I'm pretty sure I know exactly who it was. They were a revolt guy, and he was when I came back on Twitter and on social media after like a 3 year long hiatus. He immediately, every day, was tweeting about me, and not about me. That's fine. You can criticize me all you want, but tweeting at other people and contacting them. Every single person I interacted with on Twitter, saying, "Don't talk to Netscape. He's an evil social justice warrior who supports censorship and blah blah blah." And he got me banned, and he called me a name I probably can't say on YouTube. And like, which is fine, like whatever. Like I got tough skin, I don't care. But like, like every day for months, this guy was obsessed every day. And I'm like, dude, this guy's got like mental health problems. Like, I feel kind of bad for him, almost. It's like, it's like the most unhinged shit. It's like that's exactly what like GG Revolt was. Like, but
yep.
Can I have a few more moments of your time? Thank you again for watching another book interview clip. The full interview is linked in the description. Right now, I need your help. I'm currently running a Kickstarter campaign for my next recently finished book, Champions of Elanthia. Champions of Elanthia is my in-depth exploration of the world of multi-user dungeons, featuring interviews with 12 Dragon Realms and Gemstone 4 players, telling their stories and preserving gaming history. You can help me bring this project to life for as little as $5, so please back the Kickstarter today and help me fulfill this dream. I'm also happy to report that The People of GamerGate, Volumes 1 and Volumes 2 are now available on Amazon in both Kindle and hardcover formats. Thank you again for your time.